Howdy, and Happy New Year, and I hope this one is treating you good so far. I just wanted to hop on before the episode started and say a huge thank you and give a big shout out to a few supporters who donated to our Ko-Fi account. Von Cuddlemonger and Jer Bear Scare, you guys are awesome. You're so generous, and we love you so much, and thank you for supporting us. If you check out our Ko-Fi page, you'll see that we have a new goal posted. It's just a small goal to cover the hosting fees for the month of January, and anything extra donated will go to us, the creators. Again, no obligations. This is just if you're feeling generous, if you've got some extra dough in those pockets, and if you really love what we do, then maybe consider it. But yeah, either way, we love you so much, and thank you again to everyone who's donated. We love you all very much. All right, on to the episode.
We're back!
Yay, we're back!
Yeah, finally!
Let's fucking go!
It's a new year, but it's definitely not a new me. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Hey, you know what? That is A-okay. New year doesn't have
I
to
took
be
a nap
new.
today, though. It was pretty
New,
good.
You took a nap? That's good. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
new year, new meme, am I right, we fellas?
I've got an avatar update. I shaved my head, and so now I look like that kid from Toy Story.
Hey.
What's his name? Sid?
Sid? You look like Sid from
The one
Toy
that, like,
Story?
takes apart all
Joe
the
looks
toys.
really hot, by the way, with a shaved head. You can't
I
tell
know.
because it's an
Joe-
audio recording. She looks really hot.
Joe sent me like a Snapchat of like when she shaved her head. I was like, oh my god, hello.
Right. Who is
I like it
this?
so
Thank
much.
God.
Listen, if
Yeah,
you're not
so
if you're not even like a little bit gay for your homies, then what the heck are you doing?
Okay.
I'm
what the
definitely a
heck are
little
you
Yes.
bit gay for
We're all a
Joe.
little bit
Ditto.
gay for the homies.
Joe, when are we
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
passionately make out on a bridge during sunset?
when are we gonna
Name the
passionately
time
make
and
out?
place, babe.
But like platonic.
All right. Yeah, it's been, I think,
Yeah, it's
over
been.
a month.
I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. Don't tell me that.
Has it been a month?
I won't say that it's been over a month since we recorded. I definitely
Yeah,
won't say
it's-
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already had like every technical difficulty possible. So
Yeah, known to
Love that.
podcasting. Fia has just really gone through like the 9 levels of hell vis-a-vis podcast recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real, I did.
We took a short holiday break, but we're back, and we're gonna hop into it. You have all just woken up morning after your spook trials. You all had an interesting night. First ghost encounter, you successfully, quote, captured, quote, a ghost
Quote.
and won yourself a spot on the spook organization. And that evening, as you were all drifting off to sleep, Teddy received a set of texts from an unknown number, and then asking for a specific time that he may or may not have noticed, upon which Teddy ventured out to the clock tower and observed the time was 6:59, called the unknown entity known as Zur, and went back to bed. So yeah, it's the morning after, and it's technically it's move-in day now on campus.
Okay.
So
Oh boy.
I think you wake up a little bit late, and there are like cars and vans sort of pulling into the parking lot outside Cecil Hall, and students are starting to unload to move into the dorms. And so I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the last episode, but you, as a spook team, you have the option to either choose one of the like the suites that are set aside for spook teams, where you get like a few rooms and a bathroom and like a kitchen sort of to yourselves, or if you want like your own space, you can get like dorms that are close to each other, like on the same floor, just so you can be in the same area in case you get called out for a hunt. So what are y'all doing? And which dorm building are you guys going to be in?
That's what I wanted to ask, because I can't remember where, like, I think you had the dorms listed and, like, sort of, like, the the students that typically frequent those dorms?
Yeah. So there's Cecil Hall, which is where you are now. That's the newest of the dorms, so it's like the nicest one. But they don't have any of like the suites in that one, so if you wanted to have a suite, you'd have to pick another dorm. There's the Ridge Twins, which are mostly art students because it's kind of near the art building. There's the Towers, which are like they really cool looking like wizard towers in the woods.
Yeah.
And that's got the commons that stays open all night. What's up?
I was gonna say, just for like choosing whether we want to all live together in a suite or if we want to branch our own ways. If we branched our own ways, that would open up more opportunity for newer characters, such as roommates and other people, like new neighbors, and then maybe like later on,
and also like player sessions, just like what I had.
Yeah, and we would be able to pick dorms that fit our personalities and stuff like that. And then maybe later on towards maybe next volume or something like that, or next year or next quarter, we can move into like if we want a suite.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's just my input on it.
No, I agree with that completely.
So you're all picking your own rooms. Does anyone want like a single room? No roommate?
Teddy would like a single room if possible.
Yeah. Okay. We can say that you have a single room. What dorm are you choosing?
I remember us talking about it like at one point. There was like a dorm or like there was like a specific place where like more, I guess, like studious.
That would be the Bricks. The Bricks tend to attract like the studious people.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to go to the Bricks.
All right. So you are
Take me to the Bricks.
Take me to the Bricks.
To the Bricks.
Okay, let's say you are in the Bricks. Let's say
Where is this on the map? I'm so lost.
it's by
Oh my God,
the
same.
You have a view of the Criticon River, so you're on the southwest side of campus.
I'm so zoomed in. Oh, I zoomed out.
Yeah, so you can just pick one of those stacks and pick a room number, whatever you like.
I'll pick stack number 3.
Stack 3,
Oh my God, I was looking at that.
13.
313.
Ooh, cursed.
All right.
Okay.
Anyone else?
So I was I think that Tony would like prefer to be on their own, but I feel like that they weren't able to get that opportunity. I feel like there weren't enough solo rooms or whatever.
Okay.
So they would probably have to be in some sort of a joint or a roommate situation.
Like a double room?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a preference of like gender for a roommate? Is that something
I don't think Tony has any preference.
Okay, perfect. And what's the which dorm community are you moving into?
Where do you think Tony would be?
That is up to you. There's
I know.
Finch Hall, which is very, very far north. There's the Grottos, which is it's near Greek Row, so like a lot of the like the jocks and like the athletes kind of tend to be up there, or like the party people.
Yeah. Ooh, not a party person.
I'm feeling for Tony, honestly, I feel like Cecil Hall, the Ridge Twins, or like the Towers.
Yeah. I keep eyeing the Towers.
Oh yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally cool. You got 24-hour dining hall.
Oh, well, then that's absolutely where Tony would be.
Yeah.
Sold.
Pick a stack, pick a room.
Pick a stack. We are going stack number 6.
All right.
And we are going in room 115.
115, ground floor. We'll roleplay moving in a second. Zoe, pick a dorm.
Okay. I think I'd like to hear where you would place Zoe.
I'd place Zoe in the Grottos for sure.
I would also see
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Where is the grotto?
North-
We've all
campus.
taken sort of...
Greek
Okay.
Row.
We've all
baby.
taken a corner of campus, save for the
And I would
gym
like-
area.
I would like a good few roommates.
Oh, you want a few?
Or maybe just
I
one.
think-
If the grottos is where I'm meant to be.
Yeah, it's a
But I'd also
community. I
yeah.
think it's one of those where it's like there's multiple rooms to one bathroom, so it's like a suite style hall.
I
so
like
you
this
have
plan. Yeah, I
one
also
roommate,
need to
but
be-
there's like
yeah.
8 people sharing a bathroom. So
Yeah, sounds good. That sounds on brand. Also, I need to be close to the gym for my major.
okay, for sure. So
Makes sense.
I will pick grotto number 4.
Room number. This is just for fun for me.
How many floors are there?
It's like 5.
Okay, can I do room 409?
You could have done 420. Come on. You can do 409.
Yay.
I'm just saying you have the option.
9's my lucky number, but I will pick 420 for you. No.
We can do 409.
420.
Okay, if we want to make it a funny weed joke. That's
I'm going to let you pick.
We'll just do
Surprise
409.
me.
Cuz like weed joke is funny, but you said 409, so we'll go with that. Cool.
I did say 409.
Cool.
All right, you've picked your dorms. Teddy, what's moving in like?
I think moving in is I'd say very organized. Teddy is much like myself, is a very organized person. So yeah, he's just methodically bringing up his suitcases and boxes that have showed up in the moving trucks. Yeah, he's just arranging his room.
All right.
Cute.
Yeah. Yeah. The grottos are or the
Move-in
bricks
montage.
are. Yeah, they're clean. They're organized. Each of the
setting
stacks
up.
are separate, but they also have like kind of a bridge that goes between them, so you can walk between the different stacks. Lots of like study space.
Yeah, I think to give like a little taste of like what Teddy's room sort of looks like, he has I think like I don't know how big these rooms are, if they would like fit a queen size bed.
Yes, but there won't be a lot of room to like go walk
Okay,
around.
so then maybe it's a double
Yeah.
or like a twin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, yeah, it's definitely like a twin-sized bed. It's got some drawers underneath. I think he's starting to hang up like posters on the wall, like various posters of bands. Like maybe he has a Hosier poster in there. He's bringing out like a lot of heavy-looking books, and when he opens them up, you see it's a book on like the local flora, specifically here at John Atlas University. And like he pulls out some other heavy looking books, but inside you can see that he uses them to press flowers.
Oh.
Yeah, he's getting his desk all set up. Yeah, he's getting his laptop set up too. Just getting his room all nice and tidy.
All right. Tony, what does your move-in look like?
Hey, so I have a backpack. Yeah, I'm a very not methodical, but like meditated, I guess, with it. I'm very I think guarded is a better word. And also real quick, Joe, we just had a full moon, right? That was a full moon the other night, or no?
No, it was like maybe
I
a
don't think
quarter.
so.
It was like a
Past it?
quarter. It's not
quarter?
like near any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So my tail is not showing or anything.
Do you
no
keep
tail
it
right now for Tony? I do. I hide it. So there's one workshopping thing that like I didn't think the other two would actually know that I was a were-cougar in the beginning. Like everybody just automatically knew because like in my head Tony was trying to hide it, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Yeah, you can run because you're like part cougar," and I'm like, I'm gonna go with it.
Oh yeah, we never.
I'm like, we were all role playing. I'm like, I'm just gonna go with it. I was like, I thought I was hiding it really good with like pulling up my collar and hiding the fur and like, and then
yeah, I didn't even
but
think
I'm going
about
with
that.
it. So
No.
with this new person, whoever I meet now, I'm hiding it. And like before, I'm just saying that it was like some weird moon phase, and it was just like there, and everybody like at that moment, my new friends, they know they're cool, we good. But I'm very quiet about that part of myself when I can be. So I'm covered up pretty good.
Gotcha.
All right. You do have a roommate. As you're moving in, you see them come in. Curly brown hair, brown eyes. Looks very nice. They introduce himself as Pedro. He they pronouns, and he walks in, starts unloading their things, and one of those things is a crate, and turns to you and says, I didn't really like, we got assigned as roommates, but I sort of tried reaching out to you, but you didn't really.
I'm eyeballing it, the cage.
so I have an emotional support animal. I really hope that's gonna be okay. I'm totally good with like moving rooms if we need to do that. Like I said, I tried reaching out to let you know, and I think the university might have. But if you didn't know, I'm sorry that this is how you're.
I don't
like,
have
you're
a cell
finding
phone.
out. Oh, what?
I don't have a. I mean, unless someone came up and told me, I wouldn't have. Okay.
Oh.
What? Who's? What?
Well,
This is fine.
This is Janice, and he sort of gestures to the crate and lifts up the little blanket, and there's a pug inside.
No.
Aww.
It
Wow,
barks
look
at
at
you,
that. Oh.
and does it kind of like that pug like that?
Yeah. I like.
I love that.
Cute.
His heart is swelling. Tony,
On the other hand, is
on
not.
the other hand, is a little off put, but trying so hard to be kind and just be like, "Aw."
And
like,
Pedro
like,
says,
"Hi, Janice."
Janice, she's very well trained. She's super sweet. If you don't want her like near you or cuddling on your stuff, that's totally cool. I take her out every day. She's potty trained. She will not pee on your stuff. I promise. She's a very good girl, aren't you, Janice? And gives a little scritch through the bars. And yeah.
So I realize that my mouth is kind of like hanging open a little bit, and I quickly close it and like kind of like shake my head, and I'm like, okay, well, it's nice to meet you and Janice, and I do a little like half-hearted wave at the pug.
Pug barks at you again.
I kind of jump.
No, Janice, don't do that. Good girl.
It's okay. It's all right. We'll get acquainted. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a room.
How is the room set up? Exactly?
There are 2 beds and 2 desks and like 2 sort of like closet cabinet things. Your bed is currently bunked, but you can take it down like if you want it to be lower.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'll it gives me a little leverage here. That's good. I'll take that. The bunk, the top bunk, if that's all right.
Yeah, totally fine.
Cool.
You
All
get
right,
set up,
well,
and
I just chuck my backpack on the bed.
do you have sheets? Do you have a pillow?
Is that not provided? Oh no.
I think Pedro notices and is sort of like, did your stuff like not show up yet, or?
Oh no, I have everything in there. That's it.
Oh.
Do people normally? I travel. I just brought what I could carry. I'm kind of.
Are you like
I'm
a
from
like a
far away.
minimalist, or?
Yeah. Yes.
That's cool. I respect
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. No. That's. Yep. Gonna have to find me some sheets though, huh? Do you think Curtis would be able to? Is Curtis a part? Wait, is Curtis a part of our dorms anymore?
Curtis.
Oh no.
Curtis is an RA of Cecil Hall.
No, Curtis.
I don't know, and Joe, you can cut this out if needed, but like would Teddy be able to like go over to the towers and kind of like, you know, knock and like, hey,
Yeah, Tony would have to
I
let
packed
you
some-
in, but
Yeah. Like, hey, I packed some extra stuff. I know you were traveling pretty light.
Man.
that seems
Yeah.
sweet.
Bree,
if you bring stuff over.
Yeah,
for
if
them.
that's
Seems
okay
cute.
with Bree.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Save me.
You
So,
bring
yeah, I
over some
think,
sheets and blankets.
Yeah, I think you'll hear a knock on the door, and yeah, Teddy pops his head in. I think I have the right room. Oh, hi.
Yeah. Hey,
Tony.
what are you doing here? This is this is my friend. He's my spook team.
Hi.
friend,
Oh, cool.
I'm
You're on
Teddy.
the spook team. Hi, I'm Pedro.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. This is Janice.
Nice to meet you. Oh, and hi, Janice.
Janice just starts barking.
My arms are very tightly pressed to my sides, and I'm trying so hard to just stay still.
Well, Tony.
Hey. Yeah.
Tony, I noticed that you didn't have much with you when you got to campus. So I have some extra sheets. If you'd
my
like to
God.
borrow them for the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's extra stuff that my mom packed. I'm not really gonna be using
Your
them.
mom packed those for you?
Yeah, she's a bit of a worrier. I mean, I already.
That's amazing. Your mom is a saint.
Yeah.
If that's okay, if it's
No,
not
absolutely.
bothering,
Yeah, I was actually just gonna pop over to Zoe's and see if she might need anything.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, but here,
thank
take
you so
these.
much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Grab them and just
Oh, it was nice. It was nice to meet you, Pedro and Janice, the pug.
Likewise.
Okay, bye.
Inhale. Thanks. Thank you for stopping by, Teddy. How was your move in?
Oh, it's good. Getting all set up. Yeah, I had some free time, so I thought I'd stop by and see how you two are both doing.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, I'm gonna head over to Zoe's.
Zoe, how's the move-in going?
All right. Well, I am moving into room 409 in the grottos. I've never been there before. You're gonna have to set the stage for me, Joe. What do the grottos look like?
So the grottos they're set slightly, they're on a little bit of a hill, not as much as where the towers are, but they sort of look like, not really hobbit holes, but like they kind of poke out of a gentle hillside, and they have sort of passages that go in between them on that hillside, so they're all connected. It's like partially built into the hillside. That's a good way to say it.
Okay. Very
but yeah,
natural,
it's
is what you're
sort
thinking
of.
of?
They're kind of like square-y, but it's kind of like a grayish, reddish rock. Not brick, as most buildings are, but they are covered in like moss and vines and like ivy is climbing all over. So it's like slightly camouflaged.
I like
So
this.
it's like cozy, but also like industrial.
Oh, perfect.
That's
this
fun.
That sounds
totally
great.
fits with the vibe of the
very
cave
cool.
that Zoe definitely lives in.
It's very loud. It's near Greek Row, I think I mentioned. But just like in general, I
Totally
think there's
didn't
like a
do
tennis.
that one on purpose.
Like there's like a tennis court and stuff outside, and there's just like a lot of people outside just goofing off.
I like that. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are in a suite style dorm. So you have a roommate, and then you share a bathroom with 3 other rooms. So there's 8 of you to the same bathroom, if that makes
8
sense.
to the same bathroom?
God.
Yeah.
Bro.
I can't even
Okay,
share my
this-
bathroom with one person.
I know.
Okay, but I did I had community style dorms when I went to college, and that was like an entire floor of like 50 people to one bathroom.
Make sure to go early.
Yeah, for real.
I never had an issue. I thought there would be like lines for the showers and
You
stuff.
don't
I never
have IBS though, do you?
I do though.
Oh, you do? Oh no! But you understand? Oh God!
I do. Okay, but I never had to wait for either a bathroom or a shower. I don't know how. I was like, there's no way. We had 4 stalls,
Sorcery.
and I was like, there's no way. There's 50 people on this floor.
Sorcery.
There's no way.
Somehow
But
you made it.
somehow,
Somehow you did it.
Somehow we never had issues. But anyways,
That's nice.
you pull up to your stack. I don't know what they'd call it. Your floor?
My
I don't know.
grotto.
Your little grotto.
Your own personal
Pull
grotto.
up to your little grotto, and you walk in the door, and you immediately trip because there's a bunch of boxes stacked up right in front of the door. And as you do, you hear this alarm start going off. It's just a very high-pitched alarm. And someone in the bathroom goes, "Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Oh no." And she's like fumbling with the door, but it's like locked on her. And so she can't get out. And then she eventually she gets through, and you see she's tall, she's got short hair, blonde, little heavy set, very apologetic, and she runs over and she grabs this device off the floor from where you knocked it over and turns it off, and the alarm goes off. And she goes, "I am so sorry. I knew I shouldn't have set that up already. It's my motion sensor. I'm so sorry."
Oh my god. Okay, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. What's the motion sensor for?
She looks really embarrassed. She's like, "It's one of my security devices. I kind of brought a lot of supplies with me because I heard that this was like a really haunted campus, and she gestures over, and she's already set up like her side of the room, and she's got a fridge, like a little mini fridge, and on top of it is like this absolute tower of like holy water in mason jars. And she's got some candles on there, and she's got like, what's the thing that you burn to like
Incense?
Incense.
ward stuff off, like incense
Sage.
and sage.
Sage,
Yeah,
yeah,
sage.
I have
That's what I was
sage.
thinking of.
I know. I got
She's
you.
got like piles of that
Oh yeah.
over, and then you smell lavender very strongly, and she's got like those little those little like scent wafters that you plug into the outlets
Oh
going.
my
And there's like
God.
3 of them around the room, and they're all like puffing
Wow.
lavender. And she's got on her bed, it's not up yet, but she's got like these string of UV lights like plugged in, and they're just like laying on her bed.
Oh my god, wait, are they like UV string lights?
Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
UV
God.
string lights.
What?
That is
Like
excellent,
LED
actually.
strips or like a
Good.
string light?
Oh my gosh, yeah, like LED strips that you put around your room, except
Yeah.
they're just
Yeah.
UV.
Just
my
UV. And she sort of gestures to this, and she's like, yeah, I know I went a little overkill, but anyways, I'm Evanine. You can call me Evan or whichever you like. You must be Zoe. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, wow, you really went overkill with this. Yeah, I'm Zoe, and it's a really good thing I like lavender scent, so we're good on that one.
It's a little strong, isn't it?
It's not. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So
She goes
do you
and
need
unplugs like 2 out of the 3.
do you need help setting the motion sensor back up, or are we just gonna put that one away for now?
Oh, that one I'm gonna leave up. We're gonna leave that off for now. I'll be honest, I didn't realize you were coming until later. I thought you were coming later, so I just, was doing a little test run. But that one we can leave off for now. But the ones on the windows, I think we should probably leave.
There's ones on the window. Okay.
Yeah, and I've got an extra one, which if you want, we could set it up at night by the bathroom door, just in case, But that's. I don't want to wake anyone up by going to the bathroom late at night, and setting it off. So
Yeah, I'm gonna say the bathroom door, maybe not, but we can definitely keep them on the windows if you want. I'd be okay with that.
And I hate to ask, did you happen to actually bring any other UV lights? Because I realized I thought I'd packed my extra strings, but I've only got the one, and I kind of want to put one in the bathroom also, if the other girls are like okay with that. But it seems I may have forgotten to pack it, even though I triple checked my list.
Well, I don't have any, but if you want to go get some, I can go to the store with you.
I don't have a car, but
I have a car. She runs like a top.
I don't know what that means, but I will take
He
it.
runs like a top. What does that mean?
She
It sounds
a little
familiar, but
kind of goes down.
I don't know. I'm here for it.
That sounds like one of those insults where you're like, wow, sharp as a marble, that one.
Yeah,
And
it
then they're like,
does.
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the Urban Dictionary definition. The claim a person makes about their vehicle after another person says how much a piece of shit it is.
Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what? You learn something new
Is
every
that
day, folks.
because tops don't run, they just spin?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that, oh.
That would make sense.
I think we might have cracked it.
Crack the code. Hell yeah. We learning all sorts of things today, guys.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Continue.
Anyways.
Keep going.
Yeah, I mean, we could go down to the store later, but I think I'm gonna get unpacked and kind of settled in.
Yeah, of course. I don't know if later, well, let's see. I still have to, I'm one of the RAs actually, and so I do have to go decorate my section of the lounge. And she kind of gestures to the floor where she's like completely spread out all over this room. It's really funny. And she's spread out these posters. They're not very good posters. It's
my
like, they're like
gosh.
blank, they're kind of just like blank paper with like a tape border around it. And then she's got like a bunch of pens and Sharpies in a cup. And like a thing across the top that just says like, let's write our futures together. Like
Live
across
laugh
the top
love.
is in like a,
Oh my God.
let's draw and collaborate together.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much imagine where this is going as she puts this up
Make
in the
this,
lounge.
yeah, make
Okay.
this, like, bless this mess or something.
Oh my god. I cannot.
Like, it's not a dorm hall, it's a dorm home.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's up there for sure.
There we
One
go.
of them is a
And
little
she
drawing of
also-
a fireplace.
Joe, I didn't know you could create a bigger nerd than Teddy, but you did.
I did it. She's also
Went
got
there.
a few of like these emergency like break in case of emergency things, and you take a peek
Wow.
inside of one, and it's got like an emergency holy water bottle in there, and like some lavender and some salt, you know, and she's like planning to put these around in the lounge. And if you go into the bathroom, you will actually find one situated to the shower wall by these suction cups. So
Oh my god. Joe, I can't believe you stuck me with the ghost terrified RA.
she's very proud of herself.
I
Good luck
mean,
doing anything at all.
Yeah.
you two are not allowed in the dorm. That's like
Well, it's funny you say that because I believe Teddy said, I'm gonna go see
Yeah.
if Zoe needs something.
Yeah, it super did.
yeah, you're gonna step in the dorm and she's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Wee wee.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
Laura.
yeah.
There'll be a net that comes down over Teddy, and
I get
Salt
I had to
spray.
run away from like a boulder. Or
yeah,
like, gotcha.
holy water dumped on, like, you know, bucket over, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up like a
Holy water.
catapulted net.
That'll
Oh,
go
God.
so well.
I was like, I feel like that would be so bad. Actually, now that I think
That'd be
about it,
so
I'm like,
bad.
this is not gonna. Oh God. Oh, I can't wait.
Darts shooting from the walls, like the ceilings closing in, just like she's booby trapped the entire. Oh,
but yeah, Teddy,
goodness.
you show up, and Zoe, how's the unpacking going? What does it look like? Do you have like decor stuff, or are you just kind of simple?
I've got some posters of like sports athletes. Got some training gear. Just the average super old ratted textbooks that have probably been passed down since the 1920s.
man.
You know,
I was like,
the
wow.
classic. Yeah, you know that kind of thing.
Love it.
Lots of shoes, just kind of thrown, not super organized. Only takes like 20 minutes to unpack. Like some
Wow.
ratted stuffed animals, you know. the
You're
whole
gonna
dealio.
come back and all your stuff is gonna be rearranged.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm assuming, yeah.
But yeah, Teddy, you said you were on your way to go.
Yes, I
See
was.
her.
So, would the door be closed or open?
I think it's closed.
It's
I think for
definitely
sure it's
closed.
Okay. Teddy, being the polite person that he is, he will knock on the door.
All right. I think Zoe probably opens it. I think Evanine's still in the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Teddy. How you doing?
So, I'm good. I just finished setting up my room, and I just helped. I helped Tony finish setting up theirs as well. Oh God. Oh.
And Evanine
Well,
comes
oh,
back
no.
out of the
Oh,
bathroom.
sorry, that's so
God.
sorry.
What did I do?
Sorry, I meant to turn
What
that
did I
off.
do? Oh God. Oh God.
Oh no.
Don't worry
Oh,
about
jeez.
it. Don't worry about it. It's
Oh my
fine.
God. What did I do?
It's fine.
Oh gosh.
Just
Teddy
Gets it
is like
turned off.
the image I want y'all to see is like Teddy sort of like retracting all his limbs like closer towards the center of his body, kind of like standing on one leg, like just like trying to figure out. Oh
he's
God.
on one
Oh
toe.
no. Oh dear. Oh
he's
jeez.
like balancing on one toe.
Oh God.
that.
What was that alarm?
It's my motion sensor. I thought I turned it off. I am so sorry.
No,
I just
you're
did this
okay.
with Zoe.
I'm so sorry for tripping it. Oh jeez.
It's all right. And she kind of sets it on the counter, just kind of like looks at it like, I don't know what to do with this.
Okay. Well, sorry for setting it off again. I'm Teddy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Evanine. Are you in the grottos, or are you?
No. I'm not in the grottos. I'm a friend of Zoe's, and I'm just here to see if I can help him out with the
I, like,
move-in.
awkwardly wave when he says her name.
It looks like she's done.
Yeah, pretty done. You help me put up some posters here.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm pretty tall, I guess. So, I mean, anything.
Yes, I am not. So you're doing
Okay.
the heavy lifting.
Okay.
You get
Yeah,
them
yeah.
posters up.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, getting those posters up. I'm like ripping tape with my teeth. Handing it
I
to
was
kid.
gonna ask
God.
if Zoe was the type to like either like tack them to the wall with pins or
Oh
just
no,
tape them
I've
up.
got like masking tape stuck on my chin like a beard to hold it
Masking
there.
tape?
Yeah, yeah. It's like, like you tear a piece off and then you have nowhere to put it, but you still need to hold it, so you stick it to your face.
Oh my!
I've
No,
got
I
a masking
understand that
tape
it's just.
beard right now.
I understand that it's just masking tape on like paint walls.
Yeah.
As soon as you remove it, all the paint's coming along with it.
No, it's masking tape, not duct tape.
It can still peel. I've had masking tape peel paint off my walls.
Yeah.
But Evanine looks very concerned at this. But less concerned than when she heard Teddy mention like thumbtacks.
Yeah.
You just catch a glimpse of her
Good.
standing in the dark bathroom, just like a look of horror on her face.
I like.
She's
I
got
kinda
like underlighting from the UVs.
I kind of turn my head and like face towards Evanine, and I just sort of mouth the word sorry.
Sorry, in like a Canadian accent.
Sorry.
You mouth the Canadian accent.
I mouth the Canadian accent.
How do you
sorry.
like mouth the word sorry with like Canadian accent? Like
You just
Just
gotta
pick-
look really polite when you do it.
Yeah, just picture just like look in the mirror, say the word sorry, and that is the shape that your mouth makes. Don't
I know
do
what
it while
I'm
we're
doing later
recording.
tonight. I know what I'm doing later tonight now.
Hey.
Cut to Fia standing in the dark bathroom, mouthing sorry, sorry over and over in the mirror.
If you say sorry 3 times into a mirror in the dark,
You
you'll
summon
summon
A
Iggy.
me.
Canadian. Oh, or
A
Iggy.
Canadian appears. Iggy in particular appears.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else y'all want to do before we jump to the spook meeting this evening?
Actually, like
Alright.
what time of day is it? What time of day is
Let's
it,
see what
Joe?
time-
What's the vibe?
It's maybe like 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Nice, my
Uh,
least favorite hour of the day.
Well, okay, then I will.
Really?
Then I will bring. I will. Bring
Yeah,
this up.
actually.
Oh.
So like I turn back around to Zoe. I'm like, we have that spook meeting later in the evening, but I mean, have you had anything to eat yet?
Oh, shoot, yeah, we do have that spook meeting.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any. I honestly haven't eaten yet. I've been kind of busy hauling my suitcase around.
Teddy
Um,
kind of looks at Zoe kind of disapprovingly, kind
Sorry.
of like a parent, like you haven't eaten yet.
Okay.
Okay,
Where do you want to get food?
Let's grab Tony and let's figure out a place to eat.
Yeah.
We can grab
Okay.
a quick bite.
Tony. I
Quick
want to let you
as in,
guys
like-
know that Tony is actually standing outside of their dorm room, just kind of staring at the door, wondering
Oh,
if they should go in or
no.
not because of the dog. They're just kind of standing, like, the hands like hovering by the doorknob, like you can maybe like contemplating whether or not they want to go back in and confront Janice, the dog.
Okay.
Hey,
I
hey,
think
yo.
we see.
What
Tony.
you doing out here?
Ah,
Hey, Tony.
hi.
And you're standing outside of your dorm?
Yeah,
For what reason?
I was actually headed out. Actually, yep.
Oh, it kind of looked like you wanted to go in.
Nope, I was checking the lock.
And by the door you hear,
Okay, it's time to go. It's
How do I make like an insight check on Tony?
Don't make an insight check on poor
this isn't
Tony.
D&D, we can't do insight checks.
Oh, come on.
Tony's like sweating.
Like profusely.
Tear their shirt.
This little pug.
I see some paws sticking out of the underneath the door.
Oh God, it's getting out. The paws are like starting to like you see the little claws like
yeah.
under-
What's the,
underneath
what's
the
the
door.
name? What's the name of the dog again?
Janice.
which is hilarious because that's my
Janice.
mom's name.
Oh, it looks like Janice is trying to get out.
Oh, well, it's a sign.
Should we let Pedro
probably
know?
go. What? Should we let Pedro out? Pedro can handle.
No, I know. I mean, should we let Pedro know that Janice would like to go out?
Oh.
I think Pedro's inside.
I think I
Okay.
think Pedro knows. I think it's like
Okay.
a dog companion, like dog human, like connect, like right. That
That's
happened.
that's
They know.
weird.
I don't know.
Zoe's
Let's-
like poking the dog paws coming out from under the door.
I think
She's,
Tony
like,
tries to
crouched down.
like gently with their toes, like push the toes back under the, like switch the dog's paw back through the
Toe to
Go on,
toe.
Janice, it's
You're like
okay.
stepping
You can-
on Zoe's fingers.
So what are you guys up to?
Well, Zoe just finished setting up her dorm room, and
Oh,
we
nice.
just wanted
yeah,
to grab
yeah.
a quick bite to eat before the spook meeting tonight.
Oh, great! I'm starving. We should
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Want to come?
Where to? Yeah.
Yeah.
We heard there was
oh,
a student fair going on.
Oh,
I
really?
also heard that they just opened up a new cafe, a new coffee shop on campus. I think it's called Breeze Beans.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm trying not to scream right now. I'm so trying not to scream right now.
Teddy pulls out like a flyer for Breeze Beans.
I grab it and I look at it. It looks a little dangerous. The caffeine levels. This guy looks a little wired on the flyer.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the like triple espresso protein shot with 3 shots of espresso and 3 shots of protein.
Are you kidding? That sounds great. Let's go.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, I'm down for protein any day.
Okay.
I've already got a lot of energy though, so I don't know. Yeah, well, let's go. I'm sure there's good.
Let's go.
There's good
All
stuff.
right. Where is Breeze Beans? We gotta.
It's in the Atlas Union.
Where's it at? Where?
The Atlas
Union.
the student center.
By the
Hold on,
lookout.
I
Lunar
have the
Garden.
map open, which
It's by the
all
Lunar
you
Garden.
people listening will hopefully be posted soon.
Yes, by the time this episode goes up, we should have had posted the map on Twitter.
Yep.
And if we
not,
haven't, you can
call us
personally bug Joe.
Bree, what does it look like?
The Atlas Union or the Breeze Beans?
Breeze Beans.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna let you design
hardcore. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
No, it's hard. It's
Nice.
actually really cool. Kind of like very edgy interior. It's got some rustic looking like pipes and stuff inside. It looks very
yeah.
I feel like
Nice.
like weight equipment and everything like that, like some of the really like antique-y looking, maybe you don't know what that looks like, I don't know, but like
I
machines
do.
like that, like there's decor
do.
that looks similar to it but not actual equipment that like lines
Kind of
Is
like
the
a
word you're looking for industrial?
yes. There's a lot of bronze like accents, no golds or silvers or anything, right? Okay. And there's like yeah, it's very clean but industrial at the same time.
like
if that-
like
Clean
a
in like a
steampunk-
sexy buff greaser way.
in a way, yeah.
So kind of like a steampunk hot topic.
Okay, sure.
A sexy. No, I don't think that's the vibe.
A sexy steampunk hot topic.
Iggy,
That's
our
gonna
creative,
be
our
the title
creative
of the
juices are
episode.
going in completely different directions right now.
What are y'all ordering?
Do they have any, like, what's there? I mean, I know this is Breeze Beans, but also...
This is your mind palace, and it's also mine. It's a shared mind palace.
Oh, damn.
What do you want? It's all got a ton of caffeine.
Yeah, everything has caffeine in it. You can't find...
Everything
like,
has
even-
protein powder.
Everything has protein, like, protein. You can get pea protein, you can get whey protein, don't matter. It's protein. It's in the
don't
baked
want-
goods, it's in the drinks, it's in the water.
I want pea protein, whatever that is.
For them vegans out there,
Plant
okay?
protein.
Okay? Listen, we are all
It doesn't
inclusive at
sound
Breeze
great.
Beans. We are all inclusive.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound great.
Like pea
That's what I eat every
protein?
day. It's what I eat every day, like multiple times, because I'm allergic to the
Joe,
others.
you know what I'm saying here, right?
I know
Like
it,
the,
yes.
The sound of pea protein.
Fine, I hear it now.
Someone took a little tinkle in this.
No, please.
No, Iggy,
This was not my vision.
it's not lining up with the vision.
Not my vision.
I'm surprised your vision isn't yellow with all the pea.
I'm
Stop making piss jokes, Iggy.
gonna make me cry.
You're gonna make me pee. What the fuck?
Physical tears.
So we're cutting all this out, right?
No.
No, I'm
No.
leaving that in.
Quality
That's
content.
staying in there.
Iggy dissing on my protein choice.
No, your pea protein. Choice.
Shush.
You have 2 minutes. What are you
Your
ordering?
piss protein.
Ordering the
The
most
piss protein.
Listen, Tony likes meat, okay? Tony definitely.
Oh god, I
having the
peeped
way.
my mic. Fuck.
I'm getting a protein coffee shake with like extra.
Pea.
No, I was gonna say. I don't know. Tony's hungry, so I'm like trying to think of something that's like intense, but also not too.
They've
intense.
got like protein bars and stuff.
Okay, I'm getting a protein bar, and I'll probably get like a regular sized cold brew.
All right.
I don't see Tony actually drinking coffee that much for some reason, but I think they're
As
trying
they
it out.
prepare it, you see them like put a scoop of protein.
Oh god! It's like Tony
Is it
orders like the
yellow
most
color?
plain
Is it
cold brew.
piss
Listen,
color?
nothing added, and they still add
Nope.
the protein.
You got Protein is included in everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like brewed into it. There's
He
no
puts like 5 scoops in.
Can I say something?
God.
There's like, if you look up in this coffee shop, the decor is on the ceiling is like metal chairs. Like, it's a
That's
weird
so
style choice. They're like hanging.
I said
It's
you
for
found
all
a
the-
cool reference on Pinterest.
I
didn't
did.
you?
It's for all the
It's
for all the vampire folk
bizarre.
that reside on campus,
Oh,
so
it's
they can sit
super-
upside
Oh my
down on the
God.
ceiling.
I love
So
that.
when they're
It is. Hold on, I'm
back.
trying to figure out how to insert an
That's
image.
so cute. Wait, am I gonna see my sexy vampire to be soon girlfriend here at some point?
That will remains to
Okay.
be seen.
Coffee shop meet cute. Let's go.
I'm manifesting. I'm sending signals, Joe. Can you feel them? Okay, Zoe, can I get like the Bacon Master breakfast sandwich, like the biggest one you got?
Absolutely, we can do that. Okay, now do you want 8 slices of bacon or 12 slices of bacon?
Like 8? I think that's good.
Are you sure?
They're like
no,
thick
12.
slices.
It's only 60 cents extra.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, 12. What kind of crazy person would I be to...
Per slice.
Oh, they got you with a per slice there.
Can I tell you it's protein bread for the buns?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then
Dense.
what's your favorite drink?
Mine? Oh, it's probably the Octuple Shot Peanut Butter Blaster.
Sure, I'll try one of those.
We are all gonna end up with IBS after this episode.
Poor Tony. Tony lives in the mountains. Tony does not eat this kind of stuff normally.
Oh man,
Tony
it's
is
gonna mess up
going
your
to-
gut so much.
Tony is going to die.
You're gonna kill Tony. I think you all order and you take like 3 sips and then boom, it's like 10 p.m. And you're like, oh shoot, it's meeting time.
Can I say, Tony
You take
is
a
in the
sip and
most
you take
pain during
4
our meeting.
harm.
Tony is so uncomfortable.
I'm gonna give Tony some of my bacon slices.
Oh, Jesus.
Tony will eat it, but
Okay,
probably
Teddy, what
regret
are you
it.
eating?
Okay, hi there. Can I just get like a tea, like a black tea, and a chicken quesadilla wrap?
Can you say it? Black tea? Tea?
Yeah, tea, like like
What's
an Earl
tea?
Grey.
I pat
Really?
pat you on the back like, bro, I don't think they do that here.
Like an Earl Grey?
Tony's
or
just staring at the ceiling.
no, no black tea. I'll take green tea if you have any.
We got like a matcha flavored protein powder.
Sure. How about a matcha latte with a chicken quesadilla? It's actually it's matcha protein powder with like a splash of water.
It's thick. It is.
You have to eat it with a spoon.
Oh God.
You're like snorting matcha powder.
I'm dying.
Okay, I think what happens is that you guys have these drinks and you like come to your senses like 3 hours later and you're like, what?
Jesus.
What just happened?
What just happened?
I think Tony was on one of the ceiling chairs. Or something.
Clinging to a ceiling chair.
I say like
Teddy.
on Zoe's phone or something. There's weird ass pictures of like from the like
Yeah,
selfies
it's
where it's like that
definitely
really
Zoe's phone.
like bad angles and like a picture of Tony
Yeah,
on the ceiling chair.
I
Like
put the
clinging.
phone down on the ground and I tapped it with my toe to take
That.
a picture
That.
of Tony on a ceiling chair, and I'm like towering over the camera.
Wait, I need to draw this.
I'm gonna
This
draw
needs
we
to be
we gotta
illustrated.
draw this. Okay, done.
If any
man.
artists are listening, can you please draw this?
You see Teddy just sort of like laying on the floor in the background, kind of just like sprawled out,
Yeah, exactly.
matcha dripping out of their mouth.
You've got matcha powder snorted up your, like it's like in your cheeks.
But as this caffeine coma fades, evening comes on and it's time to head to oh shoot. I must
Meeting?
consult the map.
Consult the
Yeah,
map.
the map. You were told where to go, so you would know. It's I want to say the east.
Joke's on them. I don't know directions.
East Tower.
East Tower.
East Tower.
All right,
East
I'm looking
Tower.
for it.
I can't read.
It's on the east side of campus, next to the west parking lot.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. But as you show up, there's a group of other spook teams gathered around outside it. It's a tower. Like, they're not joking. It's a full tower. It's 7 stories tall if you count the windows, and it's brick, and it's got cool ivy and vines and stuff all over it.
I want to climb it.
And up top, there are these big spotlights, sort of like a lighthouse lights. They're not on, but they're up there. As you approach the door, there's a few other students outside, and they're kind of gathered around. The door is locked, and it requires like a key fob. But right at 9 o'clock, Sebastian comes out, and he starts handing out these key fobs to you all.
Hi, Sebastian.
And I'm gonna try and do like I'm gonna try and do like more of a distinct voice for Sebastian. My inspiration for him and his voice was like Robbie Damon, and I'm trying to do that, but it's difficult. This is hard stuff, y'all. Voice acting. But he pops out and starts handing you all key fobs. Welcome, y'all. I called this meeting, but it's really just a tour. So here's your key fobs, and come on in. And he ushers you inside, and he's explaining. So these key fobs allow you to access each of the 4 towers on campus. But this tower is our main base, as you can see. The other towers have offices and other supplies. We use them for surveillance and such, but they've got all the tech rooms that can access the anti-ghost security systems. But we'll get to that. You'll spend most of your time in here. And you see, it's pretty spacious in there. It hasn't been updated in a while. Like, it looks like it was built in like the 60s or the 70s. It's got like yellow linoleum on the floor, and there's like this really old bulletin board that's like super full of holes to the point where it doesn't even look like cork anymore. But it's got like these scheduling papers on it, and there's a spiral staircase up and down, and like an elevator in the back that just looks really ancient and not trustworthy. And there's a computer desk, and he explains that the computer desk is there. It's usually manned by one of the spook members, and that's where you go to report artifacts, check into hunts, you log injuries. That's just like the front base. You get your schedules, you get everything there. And he starts to take you on this tour, and I'm kind of just gonna go through this. If you want to stop and roleplay at any point, feel free to do so, but I'm kind of just gonna explain the layout of this as he's ushering you through.
Yeah. I'm just rubbing my eyes as we go through this tour.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys are all just like
caffeine
You
over.
got just have 5 shots of caffeine.
Yeah.
You're halfway through the tour, and he's actually like, are you okay? Are you doing all right?
you know what, Sebastian? I've never felt better.
That's
it's me, Teddy. Don't you recognize me?
You've been at Breeze Beans, haven't you?
Oh,
well, he kind of claps you on the back. That'll fade in about.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I think there was something lodged in my throat. Thanks for the clap on the back.
It's all right. You'll feel better in 20 hours or so, give or take. But back to the tour.
Try taking a run. It'll help. Blow off some of the steam. Anyways.
Zoe's like steam coming out of Teddy's head.
Yeah, out of the ears.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So it's like
but,
levitating. She's vibrating so hard.
Yeah.
So they explain floor 1 is weapons and equipment storage. So behind the desk, there are these big locked rooms, very similar to the ones that were in the armory. And he actually explains that the majority of the weapons are kept in the armory, but those are also for the use of like the priests and others campus security. They're on campus, and they also rent those out to ghost hunters in the area. So like
wait. Zeb, I got a question. How do we?
Yes.
How do we like rent out a weapon, or like? Does the key fob do it, or do we have to like write in a log or anything?
Oh, well, you just fill out the paperwork, sign it in blood, and you're good to go. And he kind of smiles and he goes, I'm just kidding with the blood part. You just fill out the paperwork.
Oh, God.
I mean, can we?
But
can
I
we
will
keep the
warn you.
weapon?
I will warn you. Sister Sue is the one who runs those. She's one of the priests at the. So I will give you a warning now. If you take anything without signing the proper paperwork, she will be out for blood.
Oh God.
So do I get to keep the weapon for like say like an entire?
You rent it out for the
semester?
quarter, yes.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Got it.
Right.
All right.
Well, let's go up to floor 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up on floor 2 is sort of
I
like
stumble
the
up the
hangout
stairs.
zone. It's like the hangout zone. Yeah, the spiral staircase are real fun for this.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's a bunch of lockers. They've got like these. They've got these bathrooms with like showers and stuff. They're like a single use bathrooms and stuff, just for like if you get back from a long hunt or whatever and you just need somewhere to shower, freshen up. They have like little sleeping areas, like these little cots kind of off in the corner with curtains around them. If you need to sleep, you know, if you're up late. But there's also, of course, like a little, like a video game area. They got like a console and a snack bar and stuff and some vending machines.
Fun.
So yeah, it looks like a pretty rad place to hang out.
That's cool.
Floor 3 is the hospital. They've got an infirmary up there, and there's no one up there currently, but, you know, Sebastian explains it's fully staffed. And,
The quarter
you know,
is
so
young.
Yeah, the quarter is young.
So that's usually where you'll go for specifically ghost-related injuries. Like there's a student health center on campus, but you know, if you're back from a hunt, you'd go there first probably, or you know, whichever's closest. Both are equipped, but you know, this one's focused more towards like ghost injuries. So if you break a bone, go to the student health center. But is what I'm trying to say. Floor 4 is the offices. There's not a lot to see up there. They're just kind of like cubicles. So like Sebastian has a little cubicle. Princey Melina has a little cubicle. All these, like the S.P.O.O.K officers just have cubicles up there. Floor 5 is files and books and records. And so it's kind of just like a dark library floor. Not a lot to see. He's like, you don't really need to go up there. Unless you know, files, records. Yeah, you've got access to them if you need them, but he's like, we don't use them that much. It's just storage. Security room is floor 6. There's computer access to motion sensors, outdoor security cameras, and the UV lights across campus. And this one he says there's clearance needed to use the equipment in this room. You can come up here, but it is like monitored by security, so like unauthorized access, there's going to be an issue, but you can get permission. Usually if you're like a younger team, you need an older officer up there with you. Or you need to like take the certification to actually use the equipment because it's like expensive stuff, he's explaining. And then floor 7 is just the lighthouse room with the UV spotlights. And it actually turns one on to show you, and it's bright, and it's just this big old, it's like looking into the sun, but he shines it down on campus, and
It's like a
it's
more intense
super
version
bright.
of the room I live in. Very familiar feeling.
Oh.
He explains how they use this for, you know, particular tricky hunts, or, you know, if there's a ghost escaping somewhere and they use it to, like, corral it to a specific area. And all of the towers, he explains, have these, and he shows you how to turn them on, but explains that, like, don't turn these on unless, like, it's, like, emergency only. So, like, don't come up there and just, like, turn them on. He points to the security cameras. He's like, we can see you. You know, you're not hidden. We can see you. All right? And these...
Sister
so don't turn these on
sees
unless you're
all.
told
Wait
to.
at the camera.
The camera waves back.
I'm immediately concerned about the security cameras.
Oop.
Oop. And you go back down, and the spiral staircase actually go further down from floor 1. And he takes you, he's like, welcome to the tunnels. Well, that's just what I like to call them. Technically floor 0, but, you know.
The tunnels?
Wait,
It's actually just one tunnel, actually.
Are we underground right now?
Yes, we are underground.
Where do these go?
Why would it be floor
It's
0?
actually-
Why not the basement?
Look, I didn't build the tower.
That's true. We can't fault you for that, Seb.
Yep.
Yeah,
but
you're
he
absolutely
explains-
perfect in every way. I
Oh,
didn't
thank
say
you.
that out loud.
You definstly said that out loud.
You're
but there's
perfect.
a
You're perfect, sweetheart.
there's a gym down there, but it's stop doing that voice. There's a gym, but it's like specific to spook training. So they have like these like hanging dummies for you to like practice like hitting with a bat or like a rapier.
Cool.
And then they've got like punching bags and stuff. So it's like a gym, but more like a training area, if that makes
Ooh.
sense. And like targets for the holy water stuff.
Bree is interested.
And then there's a tunnel. It's he calls it the tunnels, but it's just one basically, and it's
Right.
rather large. It's like just a very long room, basically. But along those are other smaller rooms. These are all off limits to you guys, but one of them is beneath Boiler Hall, and it's actually a laboratory where ghost tech is being developed. And so you do need like a professor to unlock that door for you, but if you get like special permission or, you know, you're working on something, then you have access to those rooms.
That's really cool.
And there's a tunnel to the armory, so that would actually bring you up inside the actual armory where you guys broke into last night.
Excuse me? Excuse
So
me?
those are connected.
Who broke into what?
What are you talking about? What you us? Me? No. What?
Wow.
And then the
cameras
last
catch
thing he shows you is the ghost locker.
Oh?
And the room is protected by silver steel and triple locked doors. And there are 3 keys needed to get in, and he's only got one of them. He calls down one of the other officers. She's a taller woman with kind of rainbow hair. She's wearing a lab coat. She doesn't introduce herself. She actually moves off pretty quickly. But she unlocks one of the doors. And then, what was that?
I'm just trying to remember a note I took earlier.
Yes.
Fuck.
The answer to the question is yes.
Fuck! I'm scared. I'm like
And
frozen.
the other one is Princey Melina, and she unlocks the last lock, and Sebastian
staring
ushers you inside.
intently.
Inside it's a viewing hall with silver glass that shows off some artifacts in these cases along the walls. And it's dark in there. The only lights in there are UVs. But
Gotcha.
it's after dark, which is when ghosts are active. So there are ghosts visible to you as you're ushered into this room. So the first one you see on the right is just an outline of pure darkness, and it's just hovering above the book, flickering just slightly. And there's a sign that says, or Sebastian explains, he's like, yes, this is our type 3, no signs of sentience, but he's highly dangerous, and we've tried destroying the book, but it hasn't worked in any method of our usual destruction methods. We actually call him Disappointing Dan because he doesn't really do anything. He just sort of hovers there. I mean, it's sort of fun to look at, like a lava lamp or something, but he doesn't really do anything.
Wow.
There's a few other artifacts that aren't really doing anything. Like there's a pair of broken glasses. You see an old life vest on the floor of another one, and at first glance there appears to be nothing in the room other than this very old stained life vest. But then as one of you leans in towards the glass to look, there's a figure, like just a screaming gaping mouth just lunges at you.
Oh,
jeez.
God.
Flying backwards, and you can't hear it, but you can tell that this thing is just screaming and wailing. And Sebastian goes, yep, she'll do that. She likes doing that. We call this loud Lise. Lise, as you can see, like the lifesaver, like on the life vest was like worn off, so it's just LIS is all that's left. And you can't hear the screaming. Of course, it's soundproofed. And he's like, this is a danger 4 rating in terms of danger. As you know, banshee-type ghosts can paralyze you with their screams. So we're just going to keep her, nice and locked up, and kind of pats the glass. He's like very, very happy. He's like showing off his like a collection. He's very happy about this.
Sebastian, I have a question. Wait, so are these just ghosts? Yeah, are these just ghosts that you can't, like, get rid of? Like, or are these here for educational purposes, or? Yes
and yes. Some of them we can't get rid of, like Disappointing Dan I've shown you. I'm sure if we kept trying, we could find a way to, banish them from the living plane. But, it gets to a certain point where the effort is almost more than it's worth. And to be honest, you'll find if you enter the world of professional ghost hunting, there's a certain element of trophy collecting. If there's an extremely powerful or dangerous ghost that you vanquish, you want proof of that you vanquished it. And so that's sort of what this is, but we also use them for educational purposes. As you know, a lot of majors on this campus are related to ghosts and or the paranormal. And so we will bring classrooms down here so they can study them. They see it's a safe way to view ghosts that are otherwise unviewable. Ghosts of these danger types they're well protected, I assure you. You're very, very safe in here. But.
Okay, because I was going to ask, I'm just curious, because, I mean, if there's no way to expel them, then is it safe, like, even just having them in this room here? Like, what if they get out?
Oh, they won't get out.
Oh, but have you thought of the ramifications if they did?
Tony is very...
I mean...
Just...
I'm like pressed up against the glass.
My arms are crossed my chest, kind of just very uneasy.
I mean, I'm just saying, if like conventional methods have not worked on these ghosts, and like what good are these UV lights in here? You know, I mean.
Well, the UV lights act as a weakener, so even if they were to get out, we have other security methods in place, such as the locks. If one of these, you know, we have sensors in place, so if even one of them passes through the barriers of their prisons, then the sensors will go off and the entire building will lock down. The basement will, at least, and the other areas as things. So we have measures in place for sure, but
okay.
And
that's
you
a
would
little
know,
more reassuring.
Yeah, you would know that like ghost trophies like this are not uncommon. They're really not.
Okay.
There are some places that have tried to crack down on them as being too dangerous for public viewing.
Right.
It's kind of like a topic of contention, but for the most part, there are a lot of places out there that will keep artifacts like this, and there are ways to safely contain them, and there would be no way for ghosts to get out of a place like this unless someone broke them out.
Gotcha.
Is your understanding?
Gotcha.
Like, they cannot pass through silver glass. Someone
Yeah.
would have to like break that or like, you know, unlock the
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yep. As this conversation is happening, Zoe, you look at the last item on the row, and it's first glance there appears to be almost nothing in the room because it's very small. You crouch down though and you take a closer look, and it's a jar of teeth sitting on the floor, just like a plain mason jar. Well, it looks like silver steel, but it's a little hard to tell just because of the light in here. But yeah, it's a jar of teeth, and you're sort of frowning at it, and then you realize that there's someone in the room there. And as you look up, you see a green tinted ghost hovering above this jar with white eyes and a wide grin, and he seems to be looking right at you. Hi everyone, it's Joe. This week we launched an account on Ko-fi, that's Ko-fi. If you're not familiar, it's a website where you can support the people and projects you love by making small donations, starting at just $3, but you can find us on Ko-fi by following the link in the episode description. All donations will go towards website and hosting fees and to supporting our creators, including our composer Susanna Jelsema, who does all the music for this podcast. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week.